Hey Capricorns, good evening everyone. This is Kellyanne from Divine Messages and the High Priestess Tarot. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This is going to be a collective reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Capricorn. I'll be taking a look at your recent past, your present, and near future energies for you, as well as any obstacles or challenges that you might be currently working through. I'll also be asking Spirit for advice and messages to help you along on your soul's journey tonight as well. I've already pre-shuffled with your energy so that we can get started. Remember that if this reading does not resonate with you, please take a look at your moon, your rising, and your Venus signs because there may be some information there that may resonate with you, okay? This is going to be your reading for the week of May 8th. Today's actually May 9th, but it's for this week until next Monday, okay? So let's get started. Holy Spirit, guardian angels, my ancestors and loved ones that have crossed over, thank you for this gift of divination and thank you for your blessings and for your protection. As I attempt to clarify and interpret these messages and advice that you are channeling through me tonight, I ask that you please be as specific as possible, Spirit, so that I may interpret your messages clearly and provide accurate guidance to my seekers. Okay, so there have been a few cards wanting to flip over. We're going to get started by looking at your recent past energy first to get a little idea of what's been going on. Then we'll move into your current energy, followed by your near future placement, and then hopefully some advice or messages from Spirit. Okay, so right away I'm pulling the Three of Wands. And I'm also getting the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I'm also getting the Queen of Cups and the Page of Wands upright. The Queen of Cups is reversed. Okay, I'm going to move that down just so you can see a little better, and then I'll move it back as we go. All right. All right. So what I'm strongly getting, Capricorns, is that you may have received some kind of good news recently in the recent past, or there was some kind of opportunity or some kind of thought or message about a new beginning that you possibly felt could have like the opportunity for growth or potential, something that you would have been very passionate about, something that you would have been very driven to pursue. All right. But it never kind of got off the ground. It was just kind of like an idea, or it was in the beginning stages, maybe a conversation, something like that. Okay. And it had to do with you, kind of patiently waiting for your ships to come in, like kind of patiently working on things, making choices, kind of, moving toward, where you thought you'd like to see yourself at this point in your life, like something kind of close to what you envisioned for yourself in terms of your highest potential. I am seeing that there is definitely an improvement in terms of your finances because possibly prior to this, maybe you were feeling a sense of lack or a sense of kind of being pushed aside or even being out, kind of left out in the cold a little bit. Definitely a sense of not having enough here. And that was leading to somebody here, possibly a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but definitely a mature feminine energy that was feeling very emotionally dysregulated, very emotionally topsy-turvy. So whatever that situation was in your recent past, I am seeing that there is going to be some kind of improvement that was happening in the recent past moving forward. Okay, so I'm going to move these up just so that we can make room for your current energy. That's my dog. Let me pause it for a second. Apologies. Okay, so in the current energy, let's see what we have for you guys, Capricorn, okay? What is going on with Capricorn currently? What can you tell me about the current energy for Capricorn? Okay, so right away I got the Eight of Wands in reverse. Let's see what else we have for you. I'm getting the Five of Cups upright. I'm getting the Ace of Swords. Okay, so what I feel, Capricorns, is that currently you've had some kind of revelation or some kind of aha moment about a certain situation or about a certain person. you receive some kind of clarity about a situation, or possibly some kind of truth that you've been waiting to hear. Something has become very clear to you. Okay. Now, I feel that currently you may be experiencing a sense of sadness about something. Okay. Something that was lost. Definitely, I'm feeling a sense of grief or some kind of sorrow, or like regret or even remorse about a current situation. So something was definitely lost here. I don't know if this was a relationship where somebody, was leaving, or somebody walked away here, or if there was actually a physical passing of somebody. I'm not really sure yet, but I feel whatever happened here, you received some kind of news, okay? Because you also have this Eight of Wands in reverse. When the Eight of Wands is in reverse, sometimes it can be bad news, or you may have heard of some news that upset you here with this Five of Cups, okay? Or it could be that you were waiting for some kind of communication, and that communication was stalled, or there was possibly miscommunication about a certain situation. But it definitely had to do about news and some kind of truth or clarity that you received currently. And this is what I'm seeing as your current challenge, because there's definitely some kind of sad energy here, some kind of regret or sorrow, even grief that I'm pulling here for Capricorn. So let's clarify this and see what's going on here, okay? Oh, right away. Okay. I have the Six of Cups here. So this news that you may have received possibly had to do with somebody that you had a long-term history with. Okay. This isn't like maybe somebody that, you just were dating like casually, because I'm getting this sense of nostalgia here, like fond memories that were from, possibly a very long time span, time span that was lengthy, or, a lifetime. This could be somebody from your past that maybe came back into your life, or this could be somebody, from your past that you just really have like very fond memories with. It's possible. Doesn't necessarily have to be that you have children with this person, but it's possible. And possibly something happened here that led to you feeling some sadness or sorrow or grief. Possibly you heard some news about something happening to this person, or possibly this person maybe walked away. I'm getting like a sense of something leaving or something ending here. That's what I'm strongly feeling. Okay, let's get some more for this. Can I have clarity for this Eight of Wands? Now, if this is an actual physical passing, my condolences, and certainly that would be just for a select, few of you, if that resonates with you. If not, like I said, I'm getting like this sense of somebody leaving or walking away from a situation. All right, I am also pulling this Magician card, which is major for Gemini. Okay, the Magician card has to do. Excuse me. Allergy season. The Magician card has to do with being able to manifest or bring to fruition what it is that you're trying to create or establish or bring into your life. Because this card is in reverse, it's showing me that you're having a very hard time doing that for whatever reason. Like you're not able to bring your hopes and dreams into fruition right now. Okay, because something transpired here. Okay, let me see about this, this Ace of Swords. Spirit, tell me about this Ace of Swords. I'm getting the Two of Swords. Interesting. Ace to the Two. I am strongly getting here that somebody had to make some kind of decision about this relationship or this situation. Okay? And the reason that the person had to make this decision was because of this information that you received. So whether or not this was bad news or news that you weren't expecting, you definitely received some kind of clarity or truth about a certain situation. With this Two of Swords, Let me get a sip of water. With this Two of Swords, it's like somebody's very guarded. Somebody feels like they have to protect themselves. Typically, when this card is shown in many decks, the hands are crossed over the body, indicating like a closed off energy. And I am feeling that somebody feels very closed off, or they're feeling very protective of themselves. I'm also sensing that somebody had to make a very difficult decision here involving being very logical, okay? Trying to leave your emotions out of it in order to make a decision that made sense, that was based on facts. Sometimes, when we're going through something where we have that sense of grief and sorrow and sadness, it's very, very difficult to do that, to be logical and be factual and be, realistic and have common sense about things when, we're feeling so down and so sad, which is what I'm strongly getting. And I definitely, like I said, feel like it has to do with this person that you had a history with. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing as your current challenges here currently. Let's move into your near future energy and see what's going on for you, Capricorn. Okay. Can I have near future energy, please, for Capricorn? What's coming around the corner? What can my Capricorns expect moving forward this week? What can my Capricorns expect moving forward, please? Okay. So I'm getting the Nine of Swords, Six of Wands in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. Let's get one more. I have one more for Capricorn, please. Near future. One more for Capricorn. Thank you. Oh, you have twos. Interesting. You have a lot of choices here going on. Excuse me. What I'm strongly getting here, Capricorns, what I'm feeling is that in the near future, you're still going to have this sense of like anxiety and worry. There's like a lot of stress with you right now, I'm picking up here, right? And the reason that you're going to feel so stressed out and you're kind of ridden with so much anxiety, you might even be having a little bit of like insomnia or having difficulty sleeping, a lot of worry, is because you're feeling like in your relationship, everything is upside down right now. There's definitely a disharmonious energy in your relationship, okay? Or between two people here, I'm sensing. And this disharmony that's going on, or this disconnect that's going on within this relationship, has to do with somebody not feeling recognized, somebody not feeling valued in this relationship, somebody not feeling like they kind of feel successful. They feel like they're just not being heard. They're just not, receiving the accolades or the recognition or the praise, or the support even from the other person here. Okay. Now, because of that, in the near future, Capricorn, you're going to have to kind of make a decision here, right? You have two, you have two, you have two. Twos are about decisions in tarot. You're going to feel in the near future like you're at this place in your life where you're kind of at a crossroads. Like you've come to the path, and then the path is kind of like ready to fork off in two different directions. And you're kind of saying to yourself, well, now what? What do I do? Because I can't stay where I am. So I have to kind of make a choice. And you're going to have to weigh your options very carefully here with this Two of Wands, because obviously the choice that you make can impact your future in a big way. All right. it's like almost like partial success when the Two of Wands comes, because it's like you were having success. Picture like the letter Y, right? So like it's like you're partially successful, and then something occurs that changes the whole dynamic of the situation or the whole dynamic of the relationship. And when that happens, the base of the Y kind of splits, and then you have like these options ahead of you. And depending on which option you choose, it's going to affect your future. So let's get some clarification for this, and we'll see what this has to do with for you. Can I have clarification for this Two of Wands for Capricorn? Clarification for this Two of Wands for Capricorn. Clarification for the Two of Wands. Capricorn, please. Thank you. All right, I'm getting a few that are flipping over, but I'm going to take them. All right, so the first thing I'm seeing, Capricorn, for this Two of Wands is the Ten of Wands. This is you recognizing that the worst part is going to feel like it's over in the near future, right? The event happened, and, that's what I'm getting here in your current energy. Like you just got news about something that left you sad, that you had grief and sorrow here, possibly with this person that was in your life for a long time. And you feel like in the near future, you're ready to put that burden down, or you're ready to put that heaviness or that load that you've been carrying around, whether it's an emotional load or a psychological load, you're ready to put that down, and you're ready to kind of move forward. That's the first thing I'm getting, okay? Tens represent a cycle closing out, so that's always a good thing. The other thing is that I feel like you just want to, let it go. Like you just want to let this energy go so that you can, feel lighter as you proceed, as you move forward. Okay. The other cards that I got were the Chariot and the Upright, which is major for Cancer. I'm seeing the Death card, major for Scorpio, in reverse. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting here in terms of this Two of Wands energy is that either you or your person is kind of resisting or preventing a change or transformation that needs to happen here. Okay. There's definitely a resistance to something being over, or a resistance to something changing, something that really needs to change. The energy needs to change or transform. Okay. Now, because somebody here is resistant to this, or is actually preventing this ending from happening, or this change from happening, there is going to be a missed opportunity here with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this missed opportunity may have to do with some kind of movement forward, or it may prevent you from moving toward where you see yourself, or it may prevent you from moving toward your hopes and dreams. Okay, with this Chariot card, because this is you like arriving at the place where you see yourself going. Okay, this is like you like crossing, jumping over your hurdles, and like, maintaining a sense of balance, and kind of, mastering your benchmarks, and kind of moving toward where you kind of see yourself. Because you also have this Knight of Pentacles, which is kind of like a little bit of a similar energy, in that this person is like a planner. This person is like someone who is able to be reliable and be responsible, somebody who's taking small steps, moving very slowly but methodically toward planning for the future here. Okay? So by somebody being resistant to the change, or resistant to this transformation, you're kind of missing an opportunity, to move forward for your future here. All right. So let's clarify even further a few of these cards, and then we'll pull some advice from Spirit for you, Capricorn. Okay. So why is this Ace of Pentacles here? in reverse? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse for Capricorn? Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? Thank you. All right, so I'm getting the Hierophant, Major for Taurus, and I am getting this Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So what I'm strongly getting is the reason that you're going to have this missed opportunity in the near future is, number one, like I said, somebody's preventing an ending from happening or preventing change and transformation from happening. They're being very hesitant or very resistant to it, okay? What's happening is it's causing an actual energy of almost like bad luck, like a rough patch, for you guys, okay? In terms of your commitment, in terms of your arrangement between the two of you, because the Hierophant really speaks to structure. It has to do with commitment. It can even have to do with marriage. It could have to do with rituals, like societal norms, like things that we typically expect and see within society when two people are in a relationship, right? So it's almost like a maturity card. It's like leveling up in your relationship. So it's like taking it to the next level, right? Because as relationships grow, they typically evolve and they change. But there's, the commitment level usually deepens, okay? So because there's going to be like this missed opportunity here because of this hesitancy or this resistance to change, it's going to prevent you from moving toward your goals. It's going to prevent you from, kind of planning ahead and making plans for the future. And it's going to actually, like I said, kind of create almost like this turn of events or this feeling that everything is like not working out. Okay? So that's what I'm seeing for your near future. Okay? So whatever this hesitancy is, guys, now that you're seeing this, you can kind of think about, what's coming up or what you foresee happening in the future, and maybe try to rethink this or try to, reconfigure how you're handling this certain situation, which has to do with making choices for yourself, right? And this all involves whatever is currently going down back here with the sense of sadness, this communication and news that you either have received already or you should be receiving very shortly, because this is your current energy here. This is all your near future energy. Okay? All right. So let me take a sip of water. And we will pull some cards for some advice from Spirit. Okay, wow, right away. So we have the 10 of Swords here. I'm going to move these over, and I'm going to put your advice down here so that you can see it. You have the 10 of Swords in reverse. It's showing me that although something very painful either has happened or, is in the mix right now, it's like in the works of happening, that you're going through something very painful. It's kind of translating into your current energy, your near future energy, because you're having a hard time like making sense of it and coming to terms with it so that you have closure and a sense of completion. All right? You may be having a very hard time kind of moving forward and allowing this to be like a thing of the past. Even though you want to heal and you want to get rid of this, what I'm strongly getting as a message from Spirit is that you're having a hard time getting over this thing or making sense of it enough to kind of leave it in its own space in the past so that you can progress forward. Let's see what else Spirit has to say. Because, remember, the 10s are a painful ending, right? It's some kind of ending. All right. Now, you have the 9 of Wands in reverse. So, again, this has to do, 9s have to do with the sense of self. This is you being very tired and feeling like you just want to kind of give up. Like you just want to throw in the towel. You're so tired kind of, holding your ground and, having a torch for this person or this relationship, holding a torch, like, meaning like you didn't want to give up. It was something that you believed in. You were willing to fight for it. And although it was kind of like you were so tired and exhausted, it's almost like a wounded warrior, you were still possibly in the past, willing to kind of, try and still work on things. But now, with this 10 of Swords energy and the 9 of Wands in reverse, I'm strongly getting that, maybe it's time to kind of, abandon ship here in terms of, how you're feeling, or just letting go, leaving it so that you can move forward. Let's get one more from Spirit. I dropped one. Okay. And we have, this Ace of Cups in reverse. So again, very similar to the 2 of Cups in reverse. It's that missed opportunity in love, okay, with this Ace of Cups. So in terms of advice from Spirit, what I'm strongly getting is that if you are not able to leave the past in the past, leave the pain in the past, and kind of let it go, you're definitely going to have this missed opportunity here. Now, remember, this isn't the first time we're seeing this. We also had this right here, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And this all has to do with somebody, whether this is you or your person, not being able to handle or allow the change or the transformation to happen, whatever that transition means, okay? Is it somebody walking away? Is it something being over? Is it something where something, can something be reconciled? Can something be kind of put in the past so that you can move forward? We all have free will. And depending on, which way you want this to go, with this 2 of Wands, whichever path you take, this is going to profoundly impact your future. Remember, I said that before. So let's go back and take a look at this 2 of Wands. Can I clarify the 2 of Wands, please? Be specific, Spirit, please. 2 of Wands. Two of Wands. Tell me about this 2 of Wands, please. Hey, I have the dropsies. This card pops out. Okay, so I'm getting the Knight of Wands. I'm getting the World in reverse, right? I have the High Priestess, major for Pisces, and I'm also having the 4 of Swords in reverse. There's definitely some healing that needs to be done. I'm going to put it over here next to the 2 of Wands because this is what I was clarifying. So let's take a look at this, okay? Absolutely, there is some healing that has to happen, okay? And this is in the near future. There's some kind of healing, some kind of rest, some kind of like respite, restoration that needs to happen before you do anything, okay? Now, with this High Priestess, you may have to rely on your intuition or that inner voice that we all have in order to get through this. You may have to rely on your faith. You may have to rely on your gut or your, following your heart and let that lead you, to where you need to be in order to heal. All right. But the High Priestess really has to do with the divine stepping in, the universe stepping in when you need it most and kind of letting you know that things are going to work out the way that they're supposed to. Okay. Now, with this Knight of Wands that I'm seeing here, now remember, I'm clarifying that 2 of Wands, that crossroads in your life where you have to make a decision. This could be a fire sign that you're dealing with, possible Leo, possible Aries, possible Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. The Knight of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, can be sometimes a bit of a player. So if that resonates with you, just, be careful. But it's definitely somebody who can sometimes be a little bit inconsistent in terms of their energy and motivation toward pursuing something. Typically, Wands energy has to do with going after something. It's communication, it's movement, it could be travel, it could be physical relocation, like moving somewhere. But this is somebody who's very passionate or very driven in the upright to pursue something. Okay. Now, I am seeing the World card here in reverse. All right. When this card is showing up in a reverse, it's indicating that they're really in the near future. There's not going to be this sense of closure with this situation, or a sense of completion, or a sense of finality here. All right. It's like possibly your life lessons that were put before you in this situation, in your current energy, have not been mastered. And because of that, the cycle is going to continue here. That's what I'm seeing. So it's possible that when you make these decisions, or you're thinking about these decisions, when you arrive at this crossroads moment in the near future where you have to make decisions about your future, there's a possibility that it's going to be very difficult for you because you're not having closure or a sense of finality to it, like I just said. And there's also a situation with somebody possibly still pursuing you or this situation here with this Knight of Wands. All right, bringing a lot of energy, a lot of passion to the situation. But what I'm strongly seeing here is that, again, super important that you take the time that you need to heal first before you start making any decisions. Okay, relying on your faith. You know, using that inner voice to guide you, using your intuition, following your gut and your heart to kind of make decisions about this situation before you move forward. Okay? Because remember, like I said, somebody here is resistant to change. This could be this person. Somebody here is not allowing the change or the transformation to happen. They're very hesitant, or possibly they are preventing a change or a transformation from happening. And because of that, it may impact your ability to move forward, your ability to plan ahead for the future, your ability to kind of leave things in the past so that you can move forward, and you're having missed opportunities here. Here's that Wheel of Fortune in reverse, right? It's like working against you, and it's affecting your relationship or your commitment or your marriage here. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Capricorns. It's a lot to take in. Again, if this is actually news about a physical passing of someone that, was from your past, or someone that, you spent, quality time with and you have fond memories with, my condolences to you and your family. If this is more of a situation, you have to take it how it resonates with you. If this is more of a situation of somebody leaving and you just have like a sense of regret or remorse about something that was lost, possibly a relationship or a situation between two people, again, it's still, my condolences, because it is painful, right? It's a painful situation. All I can say is that the energy here kind of leans toward, you exercising your free will, right? And understanding that sometimes the reason that we're not able to manifest what it is that we want is because sometimes things are just not meant for us. Okay? And once we wrap our head around that and fully allow the process to unfold in terms of divine intervention, meaning like fate and destiny, karma, timing, all of that stuff, right? Sometimes things appear one way, but then the obstacles get thrown in our path, or things change, or situations change. And then everything else changes. The dynamic changes. And like I was saying, as much as we try to make things happen because we want them to happen, sometimes, the universe has other plans for us. So, just choose wisely when you get to this Two of Wands position, which will be coming in the near future for you. Okay, Capricorn? So this is what I have for you for the week of May 8th. I hope that this reading has helped you in some way. If so, please like, comment, share the video, and please subscribe to my channel. It's those subscriptions that help us here on YouTube, progress in popularity and get the subscribers that we need, so that we can put ads on our channel, and that's how we start to make money. So if you've enjoyed this reading, if you've seen my other videos and you like what you see, please subscribe. It entitles you to all of your videos as they are posted. It's free, doesn't cost anything. And please, share the videos along with friends. I hope to see you at your next reading. Please always remember, guys, to keep gratitude in your heart no matter what, okay? It's important. Thank you so much, and God bless. Have a great evening.